Hey everyone, welcome back. Episode 2 of my mission to be a fitter, healthier truck driver. I've just done a refuel, checked all 42 tyres and bearings, brakes are working, about to go have a shower. So stick around. After I do that, we'll cover what the past 2 weeks has been for me. Cheers, bye. Chew. Hey everyone, yeah, I'm all showered and fucking smell good. Anyway, current situation is I'm in Hay, central west New South Wales. Highway's closed due to flooding. There's a 300k detour and half of that is dirt clay road. We currently have a big storm going on, so you might see some flashing and thunder in a second. That's my current situation. I am stuck in Hay, as I was saying. Wow, that's a doozy. So, towing near 80 tonne road train, I'm really not looking forward to it, but just slow and steady and keep that back trail under control. You know, I don't know where in the world you're from, but Australia, New South Wales is 6 odd months now just been copping it with these floods. So, you know, the dams have all overflowed. They've had to do massive dumps. This is why I'm flooded today, because the Murrumbidgee sort of feeds off the Lachlan River, and the Lachlan River and the dam upstream of that's been released, and it's caused devastation, construction, death. It's just fucked. It's just fucked. So the Murrumbidgee's up. It's covering the highway here now. All this leads into the Murray-Darling Basin, which is sort of central, south, west New South Wales. I don't see any. I mean, the rivers have been up for months and months and months now. I don't see it going away anytime soon. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's just what we got to do. We got to keep trucking. Got to keep the stuff moving. So I'm going to hit the road and then we'll discuss the interesting stuff. Am I still a fat bastard? Well, yes. See you soon. Here we go. Here we go. Don't mind me driving glasses. I am blind. So, I'm on a mission to be fit and healthy truck driver. I think that's a little bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Like, you know, out of all the jobs I've done, I'd have to say it's one of the hardest jobs that I've ever had to do. But it's not physically demanding, that's the thing. It is when you tie your loads down, or you got to change a tyre, but really, you're sitting, shit, I do a 14-hour day with my brakes. It's a 17-hour day, and it's, oh mate, it screws you. It does your head in, you're fatigued, you're mentally drained. It's just a shocking job. But, you know, you can do this job and be fit and healthy, and that's what I am determined to do. I'm determined to prove that you don't need to be worked to the bone and not have a lifestyle and be fit and healthy. I'm lucky I've had the advantage now where I've been able to pick up a Perth and back run every fortnight, so I have 6 to 7 days off now. Before that, jeez mate, I struggled to get home 3 times a month. 3 days a month. Now that just, mate, look, before I started this job, I reckon I was a pretty fit and healthy kind of bloke. And mate, I've just packed on the pounds. just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it just wasn't good. And recently I just hit a wall. And things had to change. They had to change or I was gone. I was either going to quit the job completely. I would have been 6 feet under. I didn't want to have a heart attack and end up having this job I love so much kill me. I wasn't prepared to give my life to transport goods around for people. And secondly, yeah, hey, look, I changed things, look at me. The magic of YouTube. Anyway, secondly, after all that little bit of a rant, the next problem that I was struggling with within transport was, you know, at first it was like, I'll have a coffee, but I was finding myself getting really drowsy 20 minutes after a coffee. So I stopped having coffees and thought, well, no, I'll have an energy drink. Started off as 1, 2, got to a point where I was having 6 energy drinks a shift, and I was just addicted to sugar. So if it wasn't, so that was the start of it, the energy drinks. I used to food prep, meal prep. I used to, you know, have chicken, bit of lean meat, lots of vegetables. I love me Brussels sprouts and me spinach. I used to meal prep them into little silver containers, throw them in the freezer and heat them up in the truck. But then that started to wane as I'd be driving, and again, it was overworked, fatigue. Oh fuck, I'm so tired. I'll run into a roadhouse and I'll grab a Mars bar and a fucking energy drink. And then that became 2 Mars bars and 2 energy drinks. I want something hot. Oh, look, they got fucking deep fried food over there. I mean, roadhouses have a lot to answer for overweight truckies. They don't have any other options bar everything is deep fried. You do find the good ones that might put a salad out, like Coles, Shell, Coles Express might put out a salad. Some Ampoles do fruit salads. My problem was I'd go straight for the sandwiches and the wraps. I stopped prepping me meals, or I'd have a meat pie and a sausage roll, and then that escalated. I'll have a meat pie and 2 sausage rolls. I'll get 2 pies and 2 sausage rolls. Oh, 1 wrap's not going to do me. I'll get 2. I'll get 2 wraps and 3 sandwiches, and I just started eating more and more and more, thinking it was helping me stay awake. I'd buy a bag of fucking chocolates or something and just chew on them all night long, and yeah, it was working. I was on a sugar rush all night, like fucking blah. But this is where the problems come in. I was overeating, gluttony, like, and I've learned, I've known for a long time, but I've learned that I need to control my eating. Stop fatigue eating, stop tired eating. That there, the size of your fist, is the size of the human stomach. And you go like that with it, your body, you can't process all that food. So it converts it to fat and stores it, which the human body, it's a great mechanism of the human body for when we were cavemen and there was long periods of time without food. We can go without food for months, just drink water. The body you will not die from not eating. So to eat so much in gluttony every night, that's where my weight started to gain. Look, I tried the man shakes. Stay away from all that shit. Mate, I lost 20 kilos on the man shakes. Didn't change my body appearance whatsoever. I had a motorcycle accident, ended up in hospital, so I stopped taking them. I hate what the hospital was giving me. I come home, and during my healing period I was eating healthy. But even just eating healthy, bang, that fucking 20 kilos that I lost was back on in 2 weeks. Just like that, bang. So there's something wrong. I don't understand the science of it, but meal replacement shakes, don't do them. You just dehydrate yourself, make yourself lighter when you're not actually losing weight. You're still retaining all that fat in your system. I think it's just purely dehydration and lack of poos in your body that make you lighter. But anyway, that's, once I figured out that I had an eating problem, I've been really good the past couple of weeks, even months. I've really made an effort to stop going, I want 2 of them. I could have 2 of them. Or I'll go get a pizza. I'll get 2 pizzas. I could eat 2 pizzas. It was like a competition. I could eat 2 pizzas. I eat 2 pizzas and go, yeah, I did 2 pizzas. But then I feel like shit all the next day. Just feels gross, guilty. So I've started to control my eating. It's a long story short. We'll go down. I'm kind of at a rest stop, so I'm just going for a bit of a wander. The next thing I did was, no, I've got to get back into the gym. I've got to start exercising, so I've got my resistant bands, and I started walking and doing resistant bands, and but I had a problem with my chest and heart. My chest would burn every time I did any cardio. Burn! Like my chest was on fire. My heart would be pounding out of my chest, like it was, like I could feel it was going to do like the alien. Like it felt like it was going to rip out my fucking rib cage. So thought, no, I've got to put a stop to this too. So I started jogging harder and just intervals, short distances, just no. Personal trainer. So I was worried about going to the gym because, you know, I live 45 minutes from a town, and thought, oh, I'm going to be using all that and fuel every day with the cost of fuel. It's starting to fucking rain. Go over the shelter. So I was really worried about that, and then thought, no, look, I'll just Google up what's in my local town, and found out there was sort of like a gym, a fitness centre. Thought, yeah, that's cool, we'll get in the community. But for me, every time I've ever trained, I go hard, I go really hard, and I tear stuff. I rip. Last time I had a good workout, I was doing a trip to Tasmania for 5 days after, my whole chest just torn, just like, I was in so much pain. I went too hard, I pushed myself too hard, tore all the muscles across my chest, couldn't use my arms. So, and then I'd quit. I go, oh, that fucking hurts too much. Why do guys do that? Hurt themselves like that? And not for... But no, I was going too hard. So I found Mark in Dungog, the Achilles personal training. He's a legend, a really nice guy. So I've been seeing him this week, and I'm planning on seeing him every week for near distance future, because I need that motivation to do it, and to do it right, where I'm not destroying myself. He's done a good job. He's made me hurt. He's made me hurt, and it's only the first week. He's just trying to find out my limits so he can get better every week. But he's made me hurt in a good way. It hasn't been the way I've hurt myself in the past. I've woken up and gone, oh, that muscle's sore. I've woken up and gone, oh, I can't use my legs. The whole first week I could not use my legs. He's on, right, yeah, you got to get on that machine. He's a good bloke. So I'm happy I found Mark. He's local, so I'm not travelling so far. And it's just easy for me to go. It's 10 minutes down the road, I'm there. And he motivates me. It's strange, like, you know, it doesn't cost that much money. Just do it. If you're a truckie and you're struggling with your weight, you've got the same problems as me, is that you're eating to stay awake, you've been grabbing more and more food each time, thinking, oh yeah, that food, it really powers me, I'll get the energy and I'll go all night. It's not good for you. There are better ways of doing it, and I'm finding that out. Yeah, I do an hour exercise like last week, running up the bloody Jimbalara hill in Norseman. I got back in the truck, I'm like, fuck. And then half hour later, I was getting a bit dozy, but pull over for another 15 minutes. And you feel fine. Like, the first day killed me, the next day I ran up that thing like, so my lungs are feeling better. Already after 2 weeks, I can breathe. I still struggle with breathing because I am a smoker. I did have, I got some sort of asthma. I had it as a child, not so much as an adult. Still does affect me, but I think a lot of the the effects I'm feeling of it is because I don't use my lungs. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy breather. But now this exercise is getting, it hurt the first few days, and I think that's just getting my lung muscles tanking them things up. Chest isn't hurting as much anymore. It still hurts, still pounds, which is a good feeling. Not like it's going to blow me rib cage out. So I guess the good news is I'm feeling better, more energy, breathing better. My heart's not as, it doesn't feel like I'm about to blow a heart attack, and that's only after 2 weeks. It's only going to get better, and I can't wait. In that 2 weeks, I've lost 4 kilos. I started at 144.5. I'm down now to 140.1, so that's over 4 kilos. And that's real weight. That's not man shake, dehydration, weight loss, or not as many poos in your bowel. That's real weight loss because I'm eating normally now. I'll eat a breakfast, I'll have a snack, I'll eat a lunch, I'll have a snack, I'll eat a dinner. I'm not overeating. I'm eating the right foods. I'm finding fruits and veggies at roadhouses, like fruit salads. This week I've got the lean cuisine meals and some, you know, some fruits. And problem is with trucking, you can't take fruits and veggies with you. You know, especially if you're travelling across country like me, you get to the South Australian border, throw your fruit and veg out. Get to the WA, like halfway, get 3 fruit and veg out. Same thing coming back. So you've really got to, you can't take it with you in the truck, so you've really got to find the places. And if anyone wants to know, across Australia, I've been listing which roadhouses do supply healthier foods, which ones you can ring in advance. Say, look, I'm going to be here this day. Can you have a fruit salad made up in the morning with my name on it in the fridge? I'll be there to get it. There's a couple of them like that. So just hit me up and send me a message. I'll give you my messenger and we'll have a chat. I really want to help blokes. Right, that's it. Signing out from the Nullarbor Plains. What a view. Alright, give you another update video in 2 weeks. Till then, keep on trucking.